Okay, so chapter 5 is called Walk Into My Newness, and I want to read this part and then I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
All my life, I've had a tremendous compassion for hurting people. When other people would put their foot on them, I always tended to have a ministry of mercy. Perhaps it is because I've had my own pain. When you have suffered, it makes you able to relate to other people's pain. I know this firsthand, having seen a lot of your friends and our family know that when you're in trouble, you're the person to call.
It seems to be like that.
And I see that tendency in myself sometimes, but in my sister as well. And so I wonder, is that a gift that you've always had, and have you always welcomed it into your life?
Wow. Let me say that it is both a blessing and a burden.
Wow.
It's a burden because you actually do care, that you're not just being a professional. For me, it's deeper than that. I know what it is to sit up all night long worrying about somebody else's problems, to carry that burden with you on top of your own problems. So that is a burden. It gets heavy. 35 years into it, it gets quite heavy. But it's also a blessing because if you didn't feel that way about it, you wouldn't have the power to be able to touch people. People are touched by people who really care, who really are concerned, who really listen when they talk, who really think about them and pray about them. And so I think you take up your cross and follow Christ. And for me, that the weight of that cross is carrying those burdens. The power of that cross is understanding that the resurrection occurs when the people's lives are changed and they survive.
So I know that you kind of operate as a midwife, sometimes guiding people through that birthing process of becoming free. So like, how do you feel when someone finally has that moment of release?
There's nothing to compare to it. It's the most gratifying, rewarding thing. It's the most sincere thing. People who have been through pain tend not to be pretentious. They're honest. The breakthrough is so real. For me, it's unbelievable. Just to see that my life made a difference, that my own pain found purpose, that I respond to the age-old question, am I my brother's keeper?
Wow.
And to be able to say yes to some degree, we all have responsibility one for another. The Bible says to comfort one another with the same comfort wherewith you have been comforted. And so that's what I tried to do. I tried to give people the love and the grace and the mercy that God gave to me, and to let them know that grace doesn't stop with your personal experience. God gives it to you that he might get it through you.
Wow. God gives it to you so he might get it through you.
Absolutely.
That's deep, Bishop Jakes. I like it.